Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, isn't just the country's largest city. It's one of the most vibrant, fast-paced metropolises in all of Southeast Asia. A place where the tropical heat meets towering skyscrapers, and where history and modernity coexist in a unique rhythm. With roots tracing back to the 4th century, Jakarta was once known as Sunda Kelapa, a bustling trading port. Later, under Dutch colonial rule, it became Batavia, a key hub in the spice trade, before eventually evolving into the Jakarta we know today. Modern Jakarta is a mega city full of contrast. In the heart of the city stands Monas, the national monument, a towering symbol of Indonesia's fight for independence. Just nearby, the Grand Istiqlal Mosque, the largest in Southeast Asia, sits peacefully across from the majestic Jakarta Cathedral, a beautiful reminder of Indonesia's religious harmony. But Jakarta isn't just about landmarks. It's alive with culture. The Betawi heritage, the original culture of Jakarta, lives on in traditional music, dance, and cuisine. Whether it's the sizzling nasi goreng on a street corner or skewers of satay grilled over open flames, Jakarta's food scene is a flavorful journey of its own. Of course, life here moves fast. The traffic, the crowds, the non-stop energy, they can feel overwhelming, but they also give Jakarta its heartbeat. It's chaotic, it's complex, but it's real. Jakarta is a city of stories, of struggle, survival, and spirit. It's where the soul of Indonesia begins. And once you've felt its pulse, you'll never forget it. Bali, the island of the gods, where the soul finds peace. Bali, it's not just an island, it's a feeling. A mystical world where nature, spirit, and culture intertwine in perfect harmony. Among Indonesia's thousands of islands, Bali stands apart, which is why they call it the island of the gods. From the moment you set foot on Bali, something shifts. The warm breeze, the rustling palms, the quiet serenity. It feels like the island is whispering to your soul. The landscapes look like they've been painted by the gods themselves. Golden beaches, emerald green rice terraces, mist-covered volcanoes, and ancient temples hidden in the hills. One of the most iconic, Pura Ulun Danu Braten, seems to float on a peaceful lake, glowing softly at sunrise and sunset. It's not just a view, it's a moment you'll carry forever. Here, life is more than daily routine. It's a ritual. Every day, locals place offerings of flowers and incense, thanking the gods in silent prayer. It feels like the entire island breathes. Slowly, gently, mindfully. If you crave adventure, head to Ubud, where dense jungles, waterfalls, and art-filled streets await. For sun and surf, Seminyak and Uluwatu call your name. And if you're a surfer, Bali might just be your paradise on earth. But beyond the beauty, there's something deeper in Bali, a quiet simplicity that touches your spirit. No one rushes here. No one forgets that life is fleeting and that it should be lived with love, gratitude, and grace. Bali is not just a destination, it's an awakening. It's the kind of place that changes you, gently, deeply, without a word. Once you've felt Bali, a piece of your heart will always stay behind. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Komodo, the land of dragons and untamed beauty. Hidden in the heart of the Indonesian archipelago lies a place unlike anywhere else on Earth, Komodo Island, a land of raw nature, ancient legends, and the last living dragons on the planet. Welcome to Komodo National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, home to the mighty Komodo dragon. These prehistoric predators can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh over 150 kilograms. With razor-sharp claws, venomous bites, and eyes that seem to pierce through time, they are nature's real-life monsters, majestic, powerful, and deeply mysterious. But Komodo is not just about dragons. The landscape here feels untouched, wild, and alive. Jagged hills rise above turquoise waters, dry savannas meet lush forests, and beneath the waves, a completely different world awaits. Komodo's marine life is world-renowned. Divers from all over the globe come here to explore vibrant coral reefs, manta rays gliding through the deep, sea turtles, and hundreds of tropical fish species. It's one of the richest underwater ecosystems on the planet. And then there's Padar Island, famous for its otherworldly viewpoint, where 3 bays curve around the land, each with different colored sand. One white, one pink, and one black. Watching the sunrise from the top of Padar is like standing on another planet. Life in Komodo is simple. The people are warm, humble, and connected to the rhythms of nature. There are no big cities here, no distractions. Just the sounds of the wind, the waves, and the footsteps of dragons echoing across the land. Komodo is wild. It's raw. It's real. And once you've stood face to face with a dragon, you'll never look at the world the same way again. Raja Ampat, a hidden paradise beneath the waves. Off the western tip of Papua, in the heart of the Pacific, lies a world untouched by time, Raja Ampat. Meaning, four kings in the local language, this place is more than just a destination. It's the crown jewel of the ocean, where nature paints its finest masterpiece below and above the surface. Raja Ampat is one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on Earth. With over 1,500 species of tropical fish, 600 types of coral, and countless rare sea creatures, it's a diver's dream. Slip beneath the surface and you'll find yourself surrounded by dancing manta rays, sea turtles, and clouds of colorful reef fish weaving through vibrant coral gardens. But the magic of Raja Ampat isn't only underwater. Above the waves, the scenery is equally surreal. Thousands of limestone islets rise like emerald towers from crystal clear lagoons. Quiet, untouched beaches stretch across hidden coves. Here, time seems to slow, and the soul begins to breathe. One of the most iconic views comes from Komodo Island, a breathtaking lookout over a maze of jungle-topped islands scattered across turquoise waters. At sunrise or sunset, it feels like standing at the edge of a dream. Life in Raja Ampat is simple. The local communities live in harmony with the sea, fishing sustainably and honoring their connection to the land. There's a deep respect here, for nature, for peace, for presence. Raja Ampat is not just a place you visit, it's a place that transforms you. Quietly, gently, with every ripple and ray of light. Because some paradises aren't in the sky, they're hidden deep beneath the waves. Mount Bromo, located in East Java, Indonesia, is a natural wonder rising from a sea of mist and ash. This volcano is not just a mountain, it is a living, breathing part of the earth. The local Tengger people consider Bromo sacred, believing it to be a spirit, a living entity. The volcano gets its name from Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. Standing before Bromo, you can't help but feel the deep connection to this belief. The journey begins early in the morning as you ascend to the Penanjakan summit. The cold mountain air and the silence around you build a sense of anticipation. As the sun begins to rise, the sky gradually ignites in shades of orange, pink, purple, and gold. Bromo emerges from the mist like a god awakening, with gentle plumes of smoke rising from its crater, as if it is breathing. Next, you descend into the sea of sand. The landscape is eerily quiet, and the vast emptiness feels otherworldly. Your steps sink into the volcanic sand, giving the impression that you are walking on another planet. Finally, steep stairs lead you to the edge of the crater. Standing at the top, you can feel the heat rising from the earth below, and hear a low rumble emanating from deep within the volcano. Bromo is more than just fire and ash. It embodies tranquility, depth, and an ancient power that has been accumulating for millennia. It makes you feel small and yet profoundly connected to something far greater than yourself. Bromo doesn't just steal your breath away, it returns it to you. A breath full of awe and wonder. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.